Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Now, what you're seeing in front of you is the XRP price chart, and what is most interesting is that we were yesterday in the stream talking about what would happen if we were to buy XRP right now. And funny enough, a lot of people were hating on it throughout the night, saying, Dusty, the price went down, yada yada yada. But even a couple of minutes after the actual dip, as of this point, we'd still be up about 10 or so percent, which again, on leverage, would most likely be about 200% on our trade if we didn't close it out. Now, you might have been stopped, depending on, again, what your leverage was looking like, because we went down a little bit, as you can clearly see right here. But the idea, in my opinion, is still clear. It could have been pretty damn amazing. Again, we could have also bought this dip, actually, because in the video, in the live stream, we were also saying, well, it's most likely going to be the dip, and if it's going to dip further, then things are really looking quite quite strange. I wouldn't expect it to do so. But then again, all went well throughout the night here. Came down, let's see again, corrected a little bit, again about 10% or so. But in the end, guys, it's up again. It's making money right now as Bitcoin is doing good. And the enthusiasm is really in there in the crypto space. And once more, guys, make sure you press the like button. And make sure you are subscribed because we're very close to 100,000. And I also want to give you guys a little quick explanation of market cycles. By the way, use my link for Bybit. It's down below as the exchange I use. I logged out for some reason. I don't know why. But market cycles, I think, are really important. A little bit earlier, I made a video over on the 5-Minute Crypto channel. This is my second channel. And I was talking about why SafeMoon might be a really profitable endeavor. But then again, it might be really, really scary to enter because, well, it is a hype coin. You might say, Dusty, but it has this, it has that. It is a hype coin. The price goes up because people are massively tweeting about it. There's a massive marketing campaign. That is why the price is going up. The 99%ers don't know what the coin does or don't know how distributions work, don't know what the circulating supply means, for example. They don't even know. Some of you will, but the majority will not. There's people text me, as I've also already said, just text me saying, hey, should I buy this coin? They don't know what crypto is. They have no freaking clue. They just heard about it from some friend or some internet thing. Maybe Instagram, maybe TikTok. I don't know. Now, what you need to know about market cycles, I think this one is a lot easier to understand. Again, it goes in cycles, right? You get, for example, disbelief, where if you're starting to go up, you don't really believe that it's going to go up. You just think, oh, it's going to fall back down again. Then a little bit of hope that, okay, we might actually recover. As that moves on, you get some optimism. To be honest, I kind of feel as if this was where we were at right now, but then again, let's wait it out. Then you get some belief, and optimism basically means that the rally is real. Belief means time to get fully invested. Thrill means I'll buy more on margin, gotta tell everyone to buy. Euphoria is I am a genius, we're all going to be rich. Then it comes down, goes back up. Complacency means we just need to cool off before the next rally. Then anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, depression, and then again disbelief, and the cycle continues. Now, the most important ones in this case are euphoria and complacency. If we're not in an optimism type of point where it's like, okay, so the crypto rally is really here, it's really going to continue, then we are either in euphoria, where right now people are just buying like crazy because they think it cannot go wrong, or complacency because, well, we've already had a little bit of a correction just now. We are coming back upwards. But again, people are like, oh yeah, we're just going to make money. Right? The euphoria was maybe like a week ago or so when SafeMoon and stuff like that and Dogecoin started. And right now, people are like, oh yeah, still going to make a lot of money on this one. Let me tell all my friends, it's all going to be good. And then boom, we fall down. I am not trying to be a fudster because you guys all know I am very much invested in crypto. The majority of my money is in there, and I definitely do not think that crypto is going anywhere. I firmly believe that crypto is going to be the future and that this technology will stay and that we will make money on this. But I must once more tell people, I do think it works in cycles, and the more of the people spamming around right now saying, it's going to go too much, getting more. If you, for example, check out CZ here, you see, the only thing you're going to see here is just people saying SafeMoon, or a couple of other people are saying some other coins like Safe Mars or stuff like that. That's a problem. That is a very big problem. It's a very big problem. Now, what was happening to Binance was actually, they had some issues. A lot of people were worried about that, but they also had a huge increase in Binance Smart Chain activity. So they had some breaking news on that. It's kind of a double thing, right? They had some breaking, as in they really broke a little bit. Yet the suspension because of a large amount of volume right now. People are going crazy on Binance, but also because the Binance Smart Chain was most active ever. Now, that is all for just most important crypto news that you needed to know, right? Just some stuff you needed to hear. I've also expressed this in my SafeMoon video on 5-Minute Crypto. I didn't want to put it on this channel because I thought it would get too much hate. Here, it's doing pretty well, all right? It was doing pretty well in terms of hatred, so it's all okay. Now, for XRP, to be honest, I still think this lawsuit, the price is reflecting that. I firmly believe that what we're witnessing right now partially also has to do with the lawsuit. That is why it's going a little bit more enthusiastic than some of the coins. And again, we already said yesterday, there's a very good chance that tomorrow, and again, look at this, right? The lawsuit thing came out this right here at about, I think it's 224. Here's when the lawsuit thing came out, 224. I already told you guys, I think tomorrow, which again, tomorrow here's 9 a.m. already, so that's tomorrow definitely. Things going to look really beautiful because that's usually what happens. And right now, again, just within this day, we've already gone up about 14% or so. So our expectation has definitely been fulfilled. Now, what's going to happen now? I think it's going to depend on Bitcoin and partially about all these freaking stupid altcoins. What's going to happen to those? Well, Flare, for example, is still doing good. I keep telling people Flare is not the real one. It's actually an IOU. Flare is coming out in like a month or two. So we're definitely going to look out for that because that might also be exciting. But also, Flare hit freaking $2.15 on here. It is interesting to just watch sometimes. It is really interesting to see people react to this one. But then again, let's come back to this XRP ordeal. I've told you guys for a couple of days now why I think the lawsuit is so extremely important. But think about this one. Venmo now will allow users to buy, hold, and sell crypto on its app, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, not XRP. And the thing you're starting to wonder is, well, why not, right? You might say, Dusty, well, it's like every other crypto that's not on this list. I don't think so, though, because it's like Bitcoin is number one, Ethereum is number two, BNB is a centralized piece of garbage that's only good for Binance and, again, for a lot of these projects out there, but really not that, a lot of these projects don't want to be involved because we don't know a lot of this stuff from Binance, so it's a little bit scarier. But then again, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP are usually your next options. Mostly just Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, and then Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. That's kind of the way it usually goes in terms of popularity, in terms of getting listed. But XRP is not amongst this list. I think the most part of that is because the security threats are lingering. And they don't want to be involved with that. They don't want to have a lawsuit going on. They just don't want to be involved. That does make me think now. What if XRP gets their clarity? I first of all believe there's going to be a huge amount of institutional adoption. I had an article about that, but I guess I left it somewhere. It's going to be coming out in a later video, then it's all going to be okay, right? But there's some huge amount of institutional adoption going on. But I think that will even increase by like a tenfold, for example, if they get the proper regulation. And yesterday we were actually reading here John Dean's motion. We all were talking about it. I'm still going to talk to John today, see what we can fix in terms of an interview or something like that. If you have any other people you want me to interview, let me know in the comments section down below. And once more, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. We're almost at 100K. John Dean says here, it's one of the best, i.e. worst example of how the SEC case has hurt XRP. PayPal CEO said he talked to regulators before selecting which tokens. I sent a FOIA request to the SEC asking for any communications between PayPal and CEO, but still waiting. I don't think he's going to get that. I think that's going to, again, have to be fixed through the court because I don't think that's exactly how things are really working out right now. But in the end, guys, I do think it's quite interesting the way that things are going. I think XRP could have been adopted to a really much further degree had they not been sued. But then again, now that they have been sued, I think once it gets fixed, they can get on a lot of these places and they can get the institutional adoption that they've been lacking. That also means another thing. If they win the lawsuit, that's an instant turn on, right? If you get listed on a ton of places right now, or at least you're allowed to be listed on a ton of places because you're the first properly regulated crypto, that might be another really huge bullish part. And I do wonder, is XRP still going to be listed while the altcoin season is happening, while the crypto bull run is really in full bloom? Or will it be in a different time? That I do not know. I do wonder about it, but that I do not know. I am really interested in all of that, though. I am purely interested in everything. I do think we'll make a lot of money with all of this still. By the way, there's still a Patreon down below if you want to see what exact coins I'm holding. Going to be writing another update, I guess, today or tomorrow, but exactly my plans. But I've already expressed my plans for bear markets. And in corrections, just exactly what I do. So it's on there. There really isn't that much that changed. Just we have a certain strategy for buying the dip, and we do that. And if you just do what I've expressed, you will almost always. It's really hard to lose money with my strategy. If you do lose money, it's most likely your own fault for not trusting it enough. But then again, it's not financial advice, as you guys all know, and you may always lose money if you do things stupidly, or in the end, something was wrong with the strategy, which you don't think it is. But again, yeah, and guys, I firmly believe once more we'll make money with this. I do keep buying these cryptos. Maybe I should tweet it out again saying, hey, I'm still buying XRP. I'm still really excited about it because I am. Even though I do sometimes question if we're at the top of it all, even if it goes back down, eventually we'll come back up because that's, again, how these cycles work. And I once more firmly believe whatever it is temporary. Here's another cool example of it. We might be in an enthusiasm, for example, part, or it might be a first sell-off with a bear trap like we were talking about a little bit earlier. It's really hard to say. It is really hard to say because are we really in a mania phase? Well, maybe. But then again, media attention is really not as heavy as I would expect it to. It's like we're getting some, but I think it will take a little bit of time before we get some small correction, like another kind of bear trap, basically, somewhere. And that is basically going to get the media attention going on. But then again, it might also be what we're seeing right now. Maybe once those guys start to talk about Doge more on the real news, maybe after 420 day today, we're going to see something like the media attention phase. I'm not really sure. It might also be, however, that we're already at delusion because people think, hey, safe moon, safe blah, blah, blah. It's all free money. I'm going to take the wave upwards. What do I have to lose, right? Again, that's not usually how it should be going. But then again, we might also be here. Right? Where we're falling back down. But then again, that is just to pick back up further. It is so hard to say. I'm just quickly saying, guys, be careful of it all. Be careful of it all. You guys understand it. Yeah. In the end, guys, money and everything. Understand that even if you lose money, I think it's always temporary. And in the end, I think we'll make much, much more than whatever we can lose in this case. Just quickly understand, Dusty is still with you. Dusty is still hodling. If I'm not, I will tell you. And if I'm cashing out, I will definitely tell you. But I do think that David Schwartz's comments are a lot more important than some people made it out to be. Make sure that if you have life-changing money, you think about, for example, cashing out, let's say 5% of that, for example, right? Just think about some ways to make sure you're always happy with whatever happens to the market. If the market crashes right now, I'm still good, so I'm still going to be happy, right? Regardless of what happens. If crypto goes away right now, I'm still going to be happy. Even though I'm mostly exposed into it, I'm not 100% exposed. So yeah, that was my 2 cents on the situation. Make sure you understand it properly. Make sure you quickly go check out 5 Minute Crypto and subscribe to it. Make sure you make an account on Bybit because there's a $1,000 bonus right now. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. My link for Bybit is down below in the comment section. And again, make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 100K.